back! And you brought... But who's this?
Wither, this is my new friend. He's really smart. You'll like him a lot.
Please, small child, leave me to my ruminations.
But he's really nice. And tall. Maybe he can even help you with that thing.
Why? A grown friend? You brought an adult here? Good. Good gods. A millennium? Can it be? You're an elf, then? Remarkable, truly. I'd only heard of your kind from the stories. It is a pleasure to meet you. Strange to think it's been so long since I've been trapped here. So long since I've seen a living soul. A wicked king it was. Braccus Rex by name. The Order of the Source Hunters discovered a great horror upon this prison isle, and I was sent to stop it. Yet my failure was absolute. I am not fit to bear the insignia of the Source Hunters any longer. Please, good sir, you must free me. Prise this spear from my chest, where it has been stuck fast for the last 1,000 years. Seize the spear. End this degradation.
Stuck fast.
It's stuck fast.
Stuck fast.
You! Tell me...
It's stuck fast.
That would I do. But there is strong magic at play here. I am bound still. Even as my body shall crumble, my very soul remains a spell most terrible. I have heard of such magic, but have never known anyone so foul as to employ it. Braccus Rex, may maggots lace his entrails. After he interred me in this cell, he must have drawn my very soul away from me and stored it elsewhere in the fort. Thus he has bound me entirely to the mundane realm. But I know this place well. I could lead you to its likely location. In turn, you would find a path straight out of this fort. My freedom for yours. Marvelous, my friend. Marvelous. You'll first have to get inside the fort itself. There's a secret switch on a statue of the Seven in the courtyard. Surely you know it. The switch will open a hatch, and you'll be led into the prison's main floor. I suspect that within Braccus's phylactery room, you will find the container which ensnares my soul. He has likely disguised it well, but search there for another hidden switch. Braccus would have made me a supplicant, a slave to these walls. With your help, I'll die.
You are in the wrong place, Pinky. Military, are you? Be at ease here, and well met. Let me know if you need any armaments. I offer them to a fellow serviceman at a few coins discount.
The soldier stands to attention.
What's this? I think the giant can finally understand us, Quercus. It certainly took it long enough. Where to begin? I disagree, Quercus. It does not need to know about the coming of the great acorn spelling doom for us all. Similarly, what happened with the Knights of Dre is our own business. Those acorn-worshipping acolytes do not scare me. No, it is enough for the creature to know that we are allowing it to accompany us so that it may act as our shield against the monsters. Dear me! It has questions, Quercus. Why, yes, I suppose answering them is the polite thing to do. Speak! Shield! What are your queries? A giant body, but no giant brain, eh, Quercus? Surely even the tall folk know that Rivellon was bare before the great acorn fell from above and seeded the Earwood, covering this land in beautiful, perfect forests. Beautiful and perfect until the giant races, no offense, realized they could use it to build their houses and fuel their fires. They carved the Earwood up, and the forests shrank and shrank. None of the... But someday, the great acorn will fall... Oh, Quercus, it wants answers! As if it is the first creature to ponder the big questions of the universe. What tree did the great acorn fall from? Where did that tree come from, if not a greater acorn? Could you build a nest greater? Some questions have no answers. Quercus, why is that so difficult? The great acorn will come. It will destroy... What do you say, Quercus? We once believed it was... No, quite right. As terrible as the giants have been to us, rather, we must find a way to live together in peace. Although it would be quite a bit easier to get along if the giants would stop turning our hope. Perhaps the shield will let them know as much.
The cat's eyes are cloud... What? The cat's eyes are...
What's going on?
old dog looks up at you but doesn't lift his greying head from his paws. He heaves a heavy sigh.
I'm Buddy. It's no use anyway. You're nice. Emmie would have. She was my mate for the last 7, carry the 2, plus 50. 5 years! The Magisters, they took her. I love you. Say, let me show you something.
Nice.
The dog focuses at the cat at your feet, baring its teeth and growling.
That if you think about it logically, she's much better off.
Leave it, Sam. I won't say it again.
Come on, chap. Don't be unreasonable. Better even to puke yourself to death than get purged, don't you think? You should be happy for greed. That's what happened, isn't it?
I'm waiting for someone, and it ain't you. Sod off.
The woman looks out on the gently lapping waves. She seems totally at peace, but as you approach, she turns to you with a cheerful smile.
Haven't seen you around here before. New? Well, don't worry too much if you have a hard time settling in. Takes a while to get used to the... You here alone?
She gives you a long look.
You think twice about facing this mean world alone, eh? Someone to drink to in the evenings, someone to hold at night. If you got those, you'll be all right. Some of us haven't got anyone at all anymore. It's nothing. If I haven't learnt that by now, I haven't learnt anything at all. Used to be I had a family, a husband, and a little boy. We were healers. Source was in our blood. Then they brought us here. I couldn't stop them from taking my boys from me when they did. Reckon they were cured. Maybe even released. Don't know why the Reds didn't take me too. Now I'm just waiting for him to call my name. Waiting and remembering.
Her eyes sparkle.
Kind of you to ask. Stefan, he was my little one. Smart as a whip and listen to me bubbling on like a cauldron. You're sweet to listen. And yes, they were lovely. Totally lovely. I'll see him again before I'm gone for good. That's for certain. You run along now, darling. You shouldn't spend what little time you've got left here listening to an old bleeding heart moan.
coloured like a dog. A very pink, very long dog. I'd pity you, but Sceptre the Ineffable has no patience for weakness. Laughing in the faces of my enemies, of course. Little do they know, the most powerful sorcerer the world has ever known scuttles on their very shores. But of course, they'll happily dump your maggot-ridden corpse into the sea when they're through with you. Sorcerers dance while magisters pull the strings. Fools all! Their tomfoolery with power is my birthright, same as yours. But one of us has grown to astounding... Ha! Of course, precious. But which is worst?
I need to get clever with this lock.
likes it big and strong. Combs it out all dilly-eyed. Twists and rubs and tweaks and nubs and ropes and pokes like all of them.
Logically, she's much better off.
Leave it, Sam. I won't say it again.
Come on, chap. Better even to puke yourself to death than get purged, don't you think? We should be...
Perhaps if those bleeding dwarves didn't eat so much.
Don't tell anyone where you got this.
Ah, you're back. Sure, have a look.
Psst, hey, you're a little light in your pack, ain't you, mate? Why don't you take a gander at the goodies I got? Stuff you won't find. Let's just say folks leave here, but they don't seem to take their... Only the finest, you know.
Worse than war rations, these.
Still on your feet, eh? Glad to hear it. Feel free to take a gander at the stock, if you're so inclined.
Perhaps if those bleeding dwarves didn't eat so much.
When another divine arises, will source change back?
I ache for battle.
When's it gonna be killing time?
Who will be next to fight?
You come to fight. You come to prove yourself. Good. Who aids you? Choose wisely. Whether you fail or succeed, you do not fight more than once.
us some more rations, please. Ain't fit for beasts.
Don't tell anyone where you got this, mate. Give it, Joe, will you?
You there. You've just arrived, isn't that right? Are you quite alone? In that case, listen up. I've been here. Are you interested? Attaboy. The plan. There's an artifact that it's found its way into a nest of crocodilians on a secluded beach nearby. Here, give me your map and I'll show you where to go. I'm glad you're of such a mind. Get that artifact.
1,000 bottles of dust. 50 bottles of tears, oh. Make the hinges rust.
Armour? Armour!
Vara. She ain't coming back.
I'm not mad, darling. I'm not mad. Sweetheart?
Pipe down, Farah. It's time to accept reality.
I don't think I am.
Is that thing eating corpses?
The creature heaves through lips gummed with human gore. It turns to you with great effort, pain apparent in every movement, and madness screams from its wide, bloodshot eyes.
You. Quite lost. Careful, or they'll cross your wires. Now, a little query. Where grows the yarrow? Quickly now, for I haven't much time.
The creature gingerly takes the plant into his bloodied hands. He runs his fingertips over the white flowers. His panting breath slows.
Darling, dear darling child. Hello, Yarrow girl. Can it really be you?
The creature clenches the plant tightly. His breath quickens. He seems liable to lunge at you at the drop of a pin.
You wouldn't understand. A father's pride, a father's love.
The creature begins to weep. Fast, silent tears spill from his eyes as he clutches the little cluster of flowers to his heart.
For you, my ring, part of me, name of Migo. Thank you. Pretty, pretty, pretty. It's been too long, my dear. You? What? What is it? Go. Told you, didn't I? They crossed my wires, hammer goes clang, and then the worms. Name of Migo, come out of Arx. My daughter's a magister. Pretty-haired Yarrow girl. She doesn't know about all this, though. Don't you dare— Clang, clang! Horrible old sadist. Filled my brain with holes.
Food.
We have help, we survive, and soon we leave.
I never know how...
Tis not devotion to Sahela, all of luck to it. We have help. We survive. Soon we leave.
The soldier stands to attention.